All right, look, we gotta talk. All right, we gotta talk. What the hell is going on with this coaching search? I mean, for real, what the hell is going on with the New York Football Giants defensive coordinator search? Have you seen these names? All right, now I get it. Wink was doing the most. Wink had to go. Okay, I understand that. But really, who are these people? Bills linebacker coach Bobby Beige. Okay, whatever. Really, another Bills reject. Really, former Titans defensive coordinator Shane Bowen. No. Ravens defensive back coach Denard Wilson. No. Former Chargers defensive coordinator Derek Ansley. Why the hell would you interview anybody from the Chargers defensive coaching staff? The Chargers have way more talent than the Giants do and couldn't stop shit. If you couldn't stop with Bosa, Mack, Sante Samuel was out there. The corner from New England who they paid big money. They got my man Derwin. They got mad talent in LA. Couldn't stop a damn thing. And you gonna bring him in the interview and think he gonna stop shit with the Giants defense? Like, come on, man. Then we interviewed our defensive back coach, Jerome Henderson. Okay, fine. At least he's in-house, but no. Dolphins linebacker coach, Anthony Campini, whatever. I'm not Italian. I can't pronounce that shit. Shout out to all my paisans out there. You know, I meant no disrespect by that. I'm just saying I can't pronounce that shit. All right. So it's just like, I mean, what the hell are we doing? I don't know these people. Where's the Mike Zimmers at? Where's the Rex? Where's the Rex Ryans at? Where's the Leslie Frazier's at? Where's the names that I know? Where's the names that get shit done? Not these first time coordinators, not these random coordinators with no pedigree. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to stop Dak. I'm trying to stop Jalen Hurts. I'm not trying to get a first time coordinator and suck on defense. Like I'm not with it, bro. Can we please improve the coaching carousel for the defensive coordinator spot in New York, please? Can you do better? Can we please do better, New York? Like, what the hell are we doing out here, man? Like, we need to get a big name. You know who changed life in Cleveland? Jim Schwartz. You know who changed life in New York? Wink Martindale did. You hire big name defensive coaches. Like, go big game hunting, man. You know why the Dolphins defense is good? Vic Fangio. Go and get a proven coordinator who you know gonna get shit done. Don't hire no random defensive coordinator because he's bald. The whole Giants coaching staff seems to be bald. I mean, I'm not against bald people. I'm just saying in general. Like Daboll has a type. And speaking of Daboll, Mike Kafka hates the guy. So reports are Mike Kafka is angry about plays, calling duties being taken from him. And if I don't sound like my normal self right now as far as my delivery goes, is because I have a major toothache. I'm getting my tooth pulled tomorrow, okay? So just bear with me this video if I don't sound like my normal self. I'm getting my tooth pulled tomorrow morning. Just bear with me. But Kafka, so that's why you hear me pausing a lot during no talk is my tooth, man, my freaking tooth. But Mike Kafka has an issue with the play calling being taken from him, and Fitz Vegas and 90% of Giants fans have an issue with his play calling. Okay, so I think the fifth schooner question of the day is this. I'm gonna get the fifth schooner question out of the day. I'm gonna get that out the way early. Would you rather have Brian Daboll call plays or Mike Kafka call plays? It's as simple as that. Like, that's the fifth schooner question of the day. But I look at this situation and I say, Brian Daboll was the best play caller in football when he was in Buffalo. That offense in Buffalo ain't looked that good since. When we watched that divisional game with the Bills, when Josh Allen and Mahomes was just trading touchdowns left or right. That was Daboll calling those plays. The guy who dropped 50 on Belichick's head, that was Daboll calling the plays. When Josh Allen didn't throw picks, that was Daboll calling the plays. When Stephon Diggs was getting shit done, that was Daboll calling the plays. I want Brian Daboll calling my offense. In the second half of Arizona, that's the best this offense looked all damn season. Brian Daboll called the plays. When Vegas went to Miami for the Dolphin game, remember I told y'all I got Daboll in 4K calling plays. I'm gonna have to post that shit as a short. I literally zoomed in on Brian Daboll on purpose because I wanted to see who was calling the plays. Daboll was definitely calling plays when they was at Sun Life. When they was in Miami, Daboll was calling plays. I sat there and watched it with my own two eyes. I don't know how many other games he called plays, but the reports are that Mike Kafka was furious that Brian Daboll took play calling from him and then would give it back. He was mad that Brian Daboll would talk shit to him, kind of like Wink Martindale got mad that Brian Daboll talked shit to him. And also, Brian Daboll was a little too hands-on in the offensive coaching meetings. So instead of letting Kafka run the meeting, Daboll was a little bit more hands-on. He took more control of coaching the offense and shit like that. And at the end of the day, I'm sorry. Kafka, bro, you got shut out 40-0 on Sunday Night Football. You didn't do a fucking thing for an entire half versus the Cardinals. Like, can we all admit that Kafka play calling was garbage? Who's going to miss Kafka? I hope he get one of these jobs. What is it, Seattle? He looked like a Seahawk coach. Go coach Seattle, bro. Like, I don't want Mike Kafka there. Like, I want Daboll to get his, like, oh my goodness. I tell you what, man. You know what? God is good. I'm not going to complain because I'm not even going to complain about my two because at least I can function. I couldn't function over the weekend. Oh, man, I couldn't even function over the weekend. But anyway, what I was about to say is this. If you're Brian Daboll, right? If you're Brian Daboll, this is the worst video I've ever recorded. But if you're Brian Daboll, right? You see Mike McDaniels in Miami. You want to be that. You see what Shanahan does in San Francisco. You want to be that. Y'all get where I'm going with this? Like, that's what Daboll wants to be. Daboll wants to be Shanahan. He wants to be a McDaniels. And he's talented enough to do that. Brian Daboll is a good enough play caller to be the head coach and the play caller. I don't understand why Joe Shane made him relinquish play calling duties to Mike Kafka. Like, I don't get it. Brian Daboll is more than capable of being a Mike McDaniels out there in Miami. He's more than capable of being a Kyle Shanahan. He's more than capable of doing that. And I think it's time to let him do that. You feel me? Sean Payton called plays and was head coach for years. Like, Daboll is good enough to be that. And I think next season he needs to do that. Whether Kafka's here or not, he needs to do that. And as far as the defensive coordinator spot goes, do better. Please and thank you. Do better. But that's it. That's all, fellas. Throw those FUs in my chat if you rocking with me. My name is Vegas, and I approve this mess.